Hey guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in, it's happy hour. We're going to spend a little time painting a light up Santa. So look how adorable it is, and it's going to be even cuter once we get him painted and lit up. So I'm going to show you start to finish how to paint ceramics. So what I'm painting here is small, but this technique will work for your ceramics, you know, the whole way through. So as large as you want to go when you paint ceramics. So let me know when you pop on if you've ever painted ceramics before. I love it. I usually paint a couple to 2 to 4 trees every year for gifts for people or that orders that have come in, and you know I love it. But I've also done trucks and trees. I've done gingerbread houses. I've done jars like snowman jar. I've done so many different things. So let me know. Hi Tammy. Hello Donna. Hi Anna, you've painted them. Hi Brenda. Hi Debbie. Andrea, glad y'all are here. Hi Patty. Hello Shelly Ann, how are you guys doing? It feels so good to check in with y'all because I have not been live in a few days. I've had a lot of back issues this week, and yesterday when I thought I was going to go live anyway, I couldn't go live. It wouldn't let me on, so I kind of panicked and thinking, am I going to have this trouble? But it would have let me on later, but I just didn't feel like it then. So hello Jackie, glad you're here from Michigan. Hi Brandy, welcome, glad you're new and watching. I'm in Texas, so let me know where y'all are from. Hello Brooke. Hi Luana. Oh yes, I love those Christmas trees. I've got one over on this side of me you can't see, and then I've got the small one above my shoulder back there that I did in the pretty pearly white. Hi Maria, thank you for sprinkling, girl. You guys, Facebook, everything, you know, we can go and look at our stats, everything's in the red. It's like bad. So I appreciate that. That will help me. Okay, so when you're painting ceramics, and guys, I'm doing really well to go back and read my comments, so please keep talking, keep chatting with me, and I'll read them. And I'll reply. Hi Claudia, glad you're here. Hi Levada, thank you for the stars. You're so sweet. You guys that pop in here and do that before anything cracks me up, because I consider it like a tip. Like, that was great, I really learned something, and so you haven't learned anything yet. Thank you for sharing, Patty. I appreciate that. Good evening. Listen guys, I have 3 available. This one I'm going to paint and I'm going to give it away, so one of you guys tonight might get it, but I do sell them, so I only have 3. I ordered one kit of 4 to check them out and see if I liked them, and I love them. I think they're a great size. So this you can put like on a shelf. I could put it behind me on that little shelf up next to some other things, or in a bathroom would be a fantastic night light, or a child's room would be a great night light because this part lights up, and I'll show you. It's a really bright plug-in light with the little flip switch, so it's really fantastic. So I love them, but now it's really too late for me to order more, so I have 3. So if somebody wants one, just message me your email address and I will get you an invoice. Hi Beth. Hi Becca. Oh gosh, you know, I just felt like I didn't have it in me to curl and do all the things, so it's clean but put up. Thank you. Oh, I love that, Debbie. See, I've got my grandmother's, and I just love having the trees from our, let me think, that needs to be green. I need to do this red. I had to stop and think, what am I doing? Let's start at the bottom, and I'm going to paint in. This is going to be like, you know, his basically pants or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and do this bottom part so it can be drying, and that way I can set it down. And I will go ahead and paint all through, you know, this rim here, because if somebody turns it over, it'll be finished that way. But when you're painting these ceramic bisques that I sell, they don't require additional firing. They've been fired. You can paint them with acrylics and no need for a second firing, which is so fantastic for us that aren't ever going to mess with that. You know, there's a lot of people who have a kiln, and you know, that's great, but I don't, and I'm not going to get a kiln. So this allows us to paint ceramics just like our grandmothers did without all of that. So when I'm done, I will show you which sealer I use. And like I said, what I'm doing here works on the trees, the trucks with trees, you know, the little gnome trees, any kind of ceramic bisque. It needs to be bisque though, not already painted ceramics. If you want to test out and paint on something that's already been painted, you can put down another sealer. The DecoArt multi-purpose sealer is a good one to put down, and also Slick Stick, is that what it's called? Slick Stick would be another good one you could put down and then repaint it. But these are just fantastic. They're very dry and just take the paint great. You don't have to put a sealer down before you do it. I've tried both ways. I've put a sealer and then I've not put a sealer, and I don't see one bit of difference. So, you know, the sealer that you put down first is totally optional. I don't see really any purpose for it, but if it makes you feel better to have a, you know, a little base before you start painting, you can certainly do that. I'm getting a little bitty fuzz off of this, so bear with me for a second. Hello, Blakely. How are you? Hi, Dee. You have your mom's ceramic. Oh, that's good. And a peace sign Santa. Oh, that's great, Debbie. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Glad you are here. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Vicki. Oh, these are going to be, let's see, $23, and that with a $5 shipping. Is that what let's see. Hold on. Let me think a second. I may be telling you wrong. Let me think. No, they're $23 includes the shipping. Is that right? Hold on. It's either 23 plus 5 for shipping, or it's 23 includes the shipping. I'm going to have to look again because I don't trust my memory. Give me a break. Give me grace. That's why it's in my name, you guys. I sure need your grace. So one or the other. It's either 23 or 28 total. But I'm sorry, I cannot remember, and I should have looked before I got on here. But I only have 3, so I didn't know if anybody would even want one. My plan is to put them in my Etsy shop when I'm done. Lots of people will go there and buy things, even last minute, because we can get it shipped out pretty quick. And my Etsy shop doesn't have a lot in it. I really need to list some more things. It's just finding time to try to get some decent photos. I'm not good with photography, and so my pictures really never look as good as they should. But the good thing about that is I'll get a message that says, wow, this is so much prettier in person. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I can't take a good photo. I really need to work on that, because photos are important if you're going to sell something. But just getting in between these little crevices. And I did my red first because this part right here, this little part that's hanging down, is going to be white. So if I mess up, that white will cover it up. And it'll even cover over this red. So that's why I'm doing this red first. Does it cost me? Oh, Linda, listen, I will be moving from Etsy as soon as I can. Because yes, there's a lot of fees involved, and they've changed a few things, and so by the time I pay my fees and shipping, you know, it's hard to make any money. It's hard to make any profit. But so I personally cannot recommend it. Now, there may be somebody who does recommend it. They're doing really well. But when you're starting out and you don't have a lot of inventory, you don't have a lot of things, like you need a lot of inventory to be listing almost every day so that it keeps your page at the top, or you have to have money to do ads. So I personally do not love it, and will be moving to Shopify ASAP. Let's see. It is a pretty red. This is Santa red, I believe. No, this is Tuscan red. Tuscan red and Santa red are the two that I use at Christmas. And Tuscan red has always been my go-to until I found Santa red this year. I don't know that they had it last year. If they did, I never saw it. So I've always used Tuscan red. It's a great Christmas red. And I prefer a red with a little bit of blue in it. And, you know, I just mean a cool red, not a tomato-y red. So that's why I love this one. But I've used Santa red. I believe I might have used Santa red on my cardinal. And that's another thing, guys. I just sold one today. If you have not taken that cardinal class, I so recommend it. Every single person who has shown me their picture, it is amazing. They have done so good. And if you've seen some of the pictures or you painted one, tell everybody. Tell them. I'm stunned at how good everybody has done. Even people who said it was their first time. I'm like, I have a hard time believing that. You guys, it is a great tutorial. And the tutorial itself is only $10. But if you want one of our art kits that has all of the paints, brushes, it has the glass and the resin that you can actually do glass art with it, all of the things, that's $35 and includes the class free. So if you're considering a kit, it's better to go ahead and get the kit with the free class, in my opinion. But I love how many of those are going to be given out this Christmas, because you know the cardinal symbolizes our loved ones who have passed before us. For a lot of people, I mean not everybody, but a lot of people love that, and I love it. And so I've had a lot of people message me and say they're giving it to somebody special, which I just think is so great. Because, you know, when it comes to Christmas gifts, you get tired of giving the same things or trying to come up with something. Can y'all see? Did I have that way too high? I hope y'all could see that. When I looked up, I didn't see it, so please tell me you can. Hi, Cynthia. I know, Teresa, don't they? It's just amazing. And a lot of people that did them, first time ever to try. So, yeah, I've been so happy to see them all. Just making sure I've got it really good. And I'm going to kind of continue to hold it while I paint a little more. And then I could always dry it, but I'm just going to go ahead and come on in here and paint carefully. This will be his like shirt or whatever you call it, Santa jacket. But I'm going to make this part right here white, like it's the front or the furry kind of edge that they have. So that's why I'm going to just kind of paint like this and leave space for me to do that white. Your bisque is already kind of a white, but it's more of a gray white, so I'll be coming in with some good white in a minute. These are really easy to paint, and one thing I love about these is especially ornaments, is it's fun to order a bunch and paint them as a family, you know. In fact, I'm probably going to make my family do that this year. I tried to make them paint with me last Christmas. And they're all like, no, let's play a game, you know. April's the only one who's willing to do what I want to do and paint. Everybody else always balks at it. Do y'all have family like that? Well, I guess you'd have to be somebody that goes live to know what I'm talking about when you're like, let's all, who said that? Lynn, thank you. I appreciate that. Howdy, y'all. Cynthia, you sound like me. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Linda Sue, Lori. Oh, good. You could see the whole time. And hopefully somebody will start, you know, flagging me. Oh, Debbie. Valerie, I go into great detail. So if I ever do a paid tutorial, so it's only $10, it's not expensive, and I do that so that you guys, everybody can afford it, you know. That'd be a great gift for somebody too. So if you need a little, I hadn't even thought of that, but that would be a great little gift for, you know, somebody you just need a little something extra. give them that tutorial, and they can, if they've ever shown any interest in painting or they're creative, and then they could take that tutorial, you know, for part of their little Christmas gift. It's like taking a cooking class or something. But anyway, oh, what was I saying, y'all? I don't even know what I was saying when I thought, oh, that'd be a good gift. Squirrel. Then my brain said, nope, forget that. A Valentine's kit idea. I think that's a great idea. Yes, ma'am. I love it. We actually have one, or I have something I've sketched out for most of the holidays this new year. So it probably, you know, will change, because sometimes, you know, as I might sketch something out, but then it totally changes by the time I actually get to doing it. And I know this year I had some things sketched out, and then I would see them, like somebody else had painted it or done something too similar. And if I see that, then I don't do mine, because it's like, you know, I don't know, I want to be sort of unique, and it's really hard, y'all. I'm sure you know, because I just feel like everything's been done. So when I go to do, say, the Christmas tree I did, you know, all I can do is change it up to make it me, you know, but everybody does Christmas trees. So there's those things that it's just really hard to be unique. No, that's right, Lori. They didn't. They chose to play a game, or play games. We played a bunch of games over painting, because they didn't want me to, you know, video them going live or whatever. Chickens, I do it every day. But I want you guys to know my family. You know, they're all so introverted is the problem. They're like, they don't care about us. They don't, you know, I'm like, yes, they would love to see you guys. So we'll see. I'm working on them. At least I'm getting Ron to go to Kentucky to hang out with Dina and Kenny. And I think after spending some time with Kenny, he'll be hooked. Kenny is so supportive and so helpful. And listen, Ron's helpful in his own way, just not live. Because right now he ran to the post office for me and got some things out. I had an Etsy order and something else to mail. And so he did that for me, and always does pretty much. He does take my Etsy or my orders. Sometimes I can catch our post lady, but I don't always love doing that, because I don't know, for some reason I don't feel good until I know it's getting shipped, you know. Yes, Patty, I know. I'm so happy. I am real happy. Now, it's Maddie's birthday while we're going to be gone, so she's really kind of bummed, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's hard, you know. There's just a lot of things going on all the time. I'm going to do his arm. I kind of was holding off on that for some reason, but we'll go right over this little arm. You can also do all kind of things when you paint, like add shading and highlights. But the first thing I do is just get all of my colors down, like blocked in and base coated, and they're cute just like this. You don't have to do all of that. That's kind of extra that you can do, but you know, they're super cute just painted like this, basic. Because once we put that sealer in, it really pops. All the colors look great. Thank you, Linda. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Blakely. It's such a great size. They're 6 inches tall, 3 inches wide, so it's a really small size. It sounds really small, but as you can see, it's really perfect for. That's why I ordered one box to see if I was going to like it. And when I pulled it out, and I've got, oh, you can see them. I set the rest of them over there on that shelf, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. So cute. Or a kitchen counter, y'all. how perfect. We have a small, you know, pretty small home, small kitchen, so we do not have counter space. And this would be perfect on our counter. So that would be a great idea. But really anywhere, it's just kind of a good size to go anywhere. But I always say anything ceramic that you paint like this is fantastic for gifts because, you know, you can buy these on Amazon already painted or at Walmart sometimes, and, you know, probably Hobby Lobby, Michael's, I don't know because I don't look for them, but it's not hand painted. You could customize this with your kids' school colors, with your alma mater, with colors to match your decor. If you like gold and black, you know, and white at Christmas, or if you like, you know, navy and burgundy. I mean, you could, it doesn't have to be red, the typical. I'm just doing the typical because that's what a lot of people have, but any colors would work. I'll see if a lot of you are interested in these. I will see if I can get more and how long they would take. Just don't know. I feel like, you know, we're so, time is just flying by. So here's what we have so far, just the red, that's it, nothing fancy. Grab a paper towel. Oh, Patty, yes. I thought of that because whenever I start painting something, I'm like, ooh, I should paint something for April to put on her desk at work, because she'll say that sometimes, like, I need something for my desk. And so when I started to do this, I started looking at my plums and my pinks and my, you know, what's that one I use? The white pearl. So I was already thinking of her, and those colors would be so pretty. Oh, good, Shelly. I've seen those. Those are cute. Oh, hi, Michelle. Well, I'm glad you found me. Glad you're here. Yes, let's see who's in the house. I love seeing what VIPs are here. I know that everybody can't always come in. There's no way. And there's always other people on and always replays, so no worries. But it's always fun to see who was able to come. We have fun stuff happening, guys. So in the VIP group this month in December, we have Chris Hunter coming to do teach us something new, and I'm real excited. She's always what I call a fan favorite. I mean, we all love Chris Hunter, and she's fun. So just kind of hanging out with her is fun, and it's a smaller setting in the private group. I have about 100 members in there or so, and so, you know, on any given live, not all of them are watching. It's usually a pretty small handful that watch live, and you can ask those creators questions. You can chit chat with them. They get to know you because it's just a handful of us. So I love, love, love that, and I appreciate so much my friends who are willing to do that for us. It's really an honor to have them and to learn something new, because I can teach certain things, but there's a whole world of people out there, and my friends all do something a little different. And even people who paint differently and have different techniques. And so I love when they come in and teach. Anyway, we have that. We have our paint party. We have a paint party every month, and this month we are doing an ugly sweater paint party, and it will be a Zoom, so you can actually see each other, talk to each other while we paint, and then there'll be lots of giveaways and prizes for, I have different categories already lined out for the prizes, so it'll be fun. And of course, I've told them in there that you don't have to go live, or don't have to be seen. You can turn your camera off. Got his little gloves on, and you'll see me wipe my brush into my paper towel to get off excess paint, so that when you put this in the paint water, it's not ruining and making it all black. Yeah, it's gonna be, hi Gloria, I'm glad you're here. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hope you're feeling good, Gloria. Okay, let me go through and do, I think I need a little red right here under this glove. I didn't notice that that was still some that needs to be red. And then we'll start on our white. This goes fast. And I don't know, I have not seen your comments, but if somebody is like, yes, I want one of those, and you want 2 or 3 even, because that's what I've got 3 to my name right now. I can do a bundle price if you want all of them. So I guess it's going to be, when I get off of here, I'll see if I have a message, and it'll be whoever's came in first is who gets it, or gets them, whatever the case is. So just let me know. So I am just going to do this white, and I'm probably going to go over this with either glitter or that pearl paint. Have to think what I want. But just kind of painting this trim so that it looks like fur. I always enjoy painting these, and I think it'd be fun to do, it'd be fun to do in a group. Like, I never think of these things until I'm chit-chatting here on a live, but like, it would have been cute to order a bunch and do this with church friends, have people over and paint a bunch, have your snacks and have everybody bring something, or do cookies. We're doing a ornament swap in my group this month too, which is super fun. I'm excited. We've done it before, and it's always a lot of fun because you never know what you're going to get, and they're all different. Can't be one you just go buy. You have to either you can buy something and then do things to it, but you can't just go buy one and mail it. It's got to be somewhat created, crafty, or painted. I told y'all I think that I'm on to my unsweet tea. It's so not enjoyable. I really miss my sweet tea. But this is the time of year where there's always cookies and muffins and, candy. And I can't, if I'm going to have some of that other stuff, I can't have sweet tea also. So I've got to give up some things. And I almost always have just black coffee. If I really want to splurge, I'll have a little bit of creamer, but it's rare. It's almost always black with a little bit of cinnamon, just a sprinkle of cinnamon to give it a little something. Yeah, I know, Cynthia. We go through phases where that's not really an option, and you're in one of those phases. But you'll be out of it. It's not forever, and you're doing that ministry to your own husband that is so important and special. And even though it feels miserable sometimes, hard work and you're exhausted, it's I know that you're blessed. God blesses you for doing it. So the days are long, but the time really will go fast, and you'll look back and be so glad you did it. I know many of y'all are in that caregiving situation. Aw, Vicky. This looks like, those bears look like the Coca-Cola bears. Do you mean this? Because this is a Santa, but I bet that's what you meant. The bear paint has captured the pearl paint. Isn't it so pretty? I just bought a large one. So usually I buy 2 ounces because I can get them for $1, which is so cheap. But Michael's had them on sale, and I bought a 8 ounce of that pearl. I thought I had it sitting right here. This is the oyster pearl, but the one I'm talking about is called white pearl, but it's metallic, and I didn't turn my camera around again. I'm out of the habit, y'all. But it's Deco Art Dazzling Metallics. This is oyster pearl, and then they have one called white pearl that's whiter. And I think white pearl is starting to become my favorite, but I got that one in the large size because I'm just using it all the time. I love it. And anyway, it was $5 for 8 ounces. And then I think I had a discount on top of that, like maybe a reward or whatever. So I went ahead and got that big one to be sure I have a lot. Has everybody had dinner, or are you about to have dinner? Tell me what you're having. Every time I say that, I regret because I get so hungry reading your comments. I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds so good. Let me know, guys. Let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods. And I appreciate you guys sprinkling this out and just being here for me, because it's been a rough week with not going live, and so I appreciate you guys coming. I'm live tomorrow again at 9 a.m. Central for a cute gingerbread craft. So try to come back if you can. It'll be really fun. Easy. It's one of those that anybody can do. You probably have the stuff already in your home to do it. So come see what it is. This is a craft round the clock event. So it'll go all day long tomorrow. It starts at 6 a.m. Central in the morning. I mean early. And then goes till late tomorrow night. I can't remember what time the last one is, but it's pretty late. So lots of gingerbread ideas if you like that kind of thing. And I suspect that you will see everything from food to painting to crafts to who knows what. You know, it's anything and everything gingerbread. So I'm excited. It'll be a lot of fun. Y'all remember when I made that gingerbread garland? I've got to hang that back up. I'm kind of slowly taking apart my Grinch stuff that I had up, and I'll get that up for tomorrow. Okay, there he is so far. Got that arm painted with the little glove. Got the trim painted. I'm kind of putting this on somewhat thick to kind of make it look, you know, textured. But I think I will put something over it, like either the white pearl or some glitter. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Okay. Thank you, Patty. Okay, here we go. Salmon steak, baked potato, and slaw. That sounds fantastic. Now, I'm not a huge fish eater of any type, but that actually sounds really good. And especially if you cook it in a certain way. 6 to 10, you think, Patty? Okay. Oh, Shelly Ann, isn't it a cute one? I liked how that came out. I was really happy we did that. You can probably see it behind me. Yeah, see the joy? It's backwards, of course, because I forgot to turn my camera around. No, this isn't the one I wanted. I wanted this one. This is holly green. I love holly green for Christmas. Excuse me. It is, you know, the perfect Christmas green. And I'm going to do this wreath that he's holding in that green. I was looking to see if Trisha has gotten on here yet, or if she is. The Joy is super cute. Thank you, Patty. Baked spaghetti. Ooh, that sounds good. I like a certain spaghetti that we're having lately, made with penny pasta. Have y'all ever made spaghetti with penny pasta? It's probably not technically spaghetti, but I just don't like spaghetti noodles for whatever reason. It's like, I don't know, it's some kind of texture thing that kind of creeps me out. It's weird. But anyway, so Ron started making it with penny pasta and I love it. So, but baked sounds really good. I've had that before. Once this green dries, we can put some berries on here. Okay, so there's this little wreath so far. Oh, really, Kimberly? You don't like it either? You don't like the texture or whatever? See, I almost hated saying that because I was like, I bet I'm the only person on the planet that doesn't like that. I'm going to just tap into this with just a little bit of my light. It's like I just mixed a little white with my green and give this that textured look of a wreath, because obviously it's not going to be just solid one color. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, good. Well, I'm not the only one. That makes me feel better. Whoops. So just adding a little bit of white to some green gives me this second color I can add and give this a textured look. And then when we add the berries, that will be even cuter. Okay, good. Well, we have a club going then, because I cannot handle it. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how I do beards and things like that. I'm going to mix some black and white and get a gray. So just a tiny bit of black is all I need. In fact, I probably don't need this much. I'm going to try to scoop just half of it. That's going to be probably too much. No, that's good. Okay, so there we go. We've got a gray, and I think I'm going to do my white first on this guy. Yeah, I could see where you could see that, Vicki. That's what made me realize what you're talking about. And the colors just, yeah, it does look like the Coke. So I'm going to go in with white and get some white on the beard. And then we're going to add our gray to make it, you know, look flowy and everything. We kind of just started at the bottom and working our way up. Another thing I like about things like this is you can make his face whatever color you want. So if you're a dark-skinned person, make it dark. If you're light like me, make it light. Just whatever you want to do, you can kind of personalize it that way. Because sometimes when I do something darker, I'll have a message going, thank you so much, because, you know, everything's just light-skinned, and we have other people who prefer dark skin. And I'm like, of course, you know. I mean, I typically do my own color just because that's what, when I think of skin, I just think of my own. But, of course, we're all different, and you can do it any color you want. Just coming around and getting all this painted in. I know it's kind of boring to watch probably, but hope y'all are chit-chatting in the comments. Y'all tell me where you'd put it. Would you put it in a kitchen, a bathroom, a bookshelf? It's really a good little night light. And I've had so many of these things, ceramics that light up, and I've left them on all night long many times with no issue. Now, I don't know if that's recommended or not, but the light bulbs, I've never replaced one. So, I mean, I guess because you only have it on seasonally for just a short time, maybe, but it's so weird how I've never had to change one. But it does just take a regular little light bulb. I'll show it to you in a second. Just like, a night light would, or not night light, but a little plug-in night light maybe. I'll show it to you. Oh, I don't know who asked that, but I actually thought I was on Craft Around the Clock tonight, and I don't know what made me think that, but no, I'm not tonight, but I am tomorrow at 9 a.m. for our little gingerbread event. It's going to be so cute. And everybody has such unique style and taste, so you're going to see vintage, probably a lot of vintage, and you'll see, whimsical, you'll see probably who knows what. I think there'll probably be people who bake, so I'm really looking forward to it. And I'll be working, but I'll have it on. I'm gonna, a lot of times I get so distracted I can't stand to have it on, but I will have it on tomorrow for that. I love to see what everybody's doing and try to support them. And then Saturday, I'm in another event. You guys probably follow Char and Lisa, Brown Eyed Girls Crafting, and oh goodness, why do I do this with Char's page all the time? I go blank. I'm blank. Somebody help me. It's plug-in. Here's the little, let me show it to you. Here's the little light is like a little, I don't know. You've seen these. The little, and then it's got the little twisty thing that you turn. Right now here, hi Arla, it's 5:50. So we are an hour ahead or behind Eastern and 2 hours ahead of Pacific. Okay, so I've got this all white, and now I'm going to, let me do his mustache too. I almost forgot about the mustache. I'm going to show you how I add the gray to it. And I've just used this one round brush the whole way. It's a small round brush. But a detail brush would also work. So once I've got my white painted, I will just come in here and grab some of this gray. Might need to mix up just a little more. And actually, I think I am going to move to a detail brush for this part. So let's see. Now this one will be perfect. Thank you, Debbie. As soon as you said it, I'm like, of course, Char's Art from the Heart. Yes, her and Lisa are hosting this event. Thank you. I call it Brain Freeze Live because, I don't know, it's always when I'm live that I cannot think of the name of things or, Just my words won't come to me like they normally do. Okay, so I'm going to come in here with this small detail brush and take that gray and just kind of come in between and paint in some little gray. You already have the grooves in this little beard. You're just following the grooves. Okay, so far we can always soften it. I just kind of will step back and look at it in a second and see if it needs to be softened. If it does, I'll go over it with a little white. And it may be fine as is. I'm not sure yet. I probably will soften what's in his mustache. But okay. I see one little heart floating. Hi, Tana. How are you tonight? Okay, let's do a little more blending with that white and gray. So I'm doing white on my brush, but wiping a lot of it off. So it's sort of a dry brush that I can kind of come back and soften the gray that I just put on, because I probably am going to prefer a softer look than, but you can leave it the way it was if you like it. So just getting a little white on that brush and then wiping some off so it's sort of a dry brush effect that I can go back over what I just did and soften it up a little. But if you want the, you want it to show up better, then leave it. My dog may be fixing to bark. I left my door open because she was feeling, my husband left right before I went live and there was a lot of commotion, so she was feeling sad because he left. So I left my door open and I think I hear him, so when he comes in she'll probably, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, let me hold this up, show you how I softened it up. Tell me what you think. Thank you, Nelda. I appreciate you sprinkling. Patty, that's okay. You still have time. And before, I have had to leave it for the next season. So if you can't get it done, you can't get it done. Just do it next time. Y'all can shut that door. The dog was feeling sad, so I left it open. Okay, for his face, I'm going to take this fawn color. It's just like a beige, and drop a little dot of that. And then I'm going to take a little blush pink, any pink you have, or I could use, in fact, I'll just use the red and white, and that way we don't have to open something. But take a little red, mix with your white, which I've already used just about all of it, but just a little white. We're going to mix up a pink. That red really overpowers our white. So once you get a little soft pink, then you can mix that with your tan and I just kind of get a flesh color, you know. Sometimes I need to add a little more white but something like that. Actually, that needs to come up higher, so I'm going to mix a little more now that I realize. Y'all doing okay? Oh, thanks, Debbie. Such a fun, happy. These kind of things make me happy to paint. I always enjoy doing them, and sometimes somebody will reach out and say, "Hey, do you mind? I'll pay you to paint one for me." I'm like, "Of course, I love to paint them." So I'm always happy to if I have time. I've done a couple of trees. I just, want everybody to try if they want to. And not everybody wants to, so that's okay. Well, and also sometimes your hands get shaky and you just can't do the small details like this. But you can always, ground your arm on the table and stabilize it a little better. Hope y'all can see. Okay, there's his face so far. Just getting it painted. Nothing to it. Now I am going to take a little more white. Just mix a tiny bit of white. I don't even have any more. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit and lighten this up and give it a little highlight where I want a little highlight. So just add a little white to make a little bit more, and we'll put a little white at the top of his cheeks, the top of his nose, and then right across the forehead, just right there in the center. And that's really all. Nothing major at all. And you don't have to do that. It's subtle, so it's not like you have to do it. And then we're going to give him a couple of eyes. So I'm going to find another tiny brush to go in here with black and just give him a couple of dots for his eyes. Your brushes will do the work. You just need good brushes. These are my favorite detail brushes. I'm sure you've seen me say that a million times. A couple of little eyes. And then let's give him a little pink cheek. Oh, yes. Well, that's okay. We'll sure be praying for you. That's the thing, is it's okay. You've got it. You've got the truck, Linda, and you'll get to it when you're ready. You've got a lot going on with your new move and everything, so never beat yourself up. You got it. You got it probably at a good price, so when the time's right, you'll get to it. So I'm mixing up light pink again, just white with a little bit of red to get this. And then I'm going to offload most of it onto that paper towel. And whatever's left on my brush, I'm going to just kind of scratch onto his cheeks. Just kind of go around in little circular motions. I want it pretty subtle, not crazy. You'll see that? Let's see. Oh, that light didn't work. That was too much. But hopefully y'all can see that little pink. Okay, we're getting close. Let's do the tree. Again, I'm going to go in with my holly green. What do y'all think about the rim of his hat? Okay, so I'm going to do the tree green. Does this need to be white? I think y'all tell me what you think. Does it need to be white, green? I don't know. Y'all let me know while I'm doing this green part. Oh, thanks, Anna. He is adorable. Can't wait to light him up. I'm going as fast as I can and trying to read comments and things here and there. I do go in here and paint the inside of these holes. It does look better if you go ahead and just paint in there. You don't want to have that white showing through. Let's see what y'all are saying about you leave the brim of the hat white. Yeah, that's what, okay, y'all are right. That's what I thought too. Some sparkle, of course, I agree. Always some sparkle. Christmas is just the time you can use it, and it's expected. So I say the more the better. I love, you know, whimsical is kind of my jam, but I love all the whimsical things of Christmas, and, you know, it kind of gives us permission to be childlike again. And if you never got to, you know, I've seen a lot of people comment that they really had to grow up fast. They didn't get to be a child. Maybe they had siblings they had to care for, or a demanding parent, you know, whatever. Listen, you can be childlike at any age. It's okay. You don't have to be, you know, stuffy and mature. You can have fun and add these little whimsy things anytime you want. So give yourself permission to have some fun and paint what you want, and it can just be for you. You know, it doesn't have to go in your living room. It's just fun to do. And if you have grandkids, then it's all the more reason, because I'm a firm believer that art and crafts is so stress reducing. Why would you not want to teach your kids and grandkids about it? You know, they live in a world that we didn't have to live in. They have so much more pressure on them than we ever did. And when I see people criticize the younger generations, I think, you know, how sad. They are so much more stressed out than we had to be, because they have to worry about things they shouldn't. And they're living in a pretty evil time. So, you know, giving them tools to help them through school and college and on is smart. And besides that, it's good bonding time for you and that person. Whatever, whether it's a child or just a grown teenager or something. So I'm going to go in here with a round brush, and it makes it easy to get into these holes. And I'll show you how much better they look painted. I'll hold this up. Yeah, I do too, Judy. No matter what. But now we have total permission. It's just magical part of Christmas. And okay, so look at these that I have painted, and you can see the inside is green. And then look, as I turn it, you can see these are white. See the difference? You don't think about it, but it does look more finished and more professional if they're painted in there. So again, this works for whether it's a large tree or something as small as this. If you can find ceramic bisque items, then you can just paint them yourself with these acrylic paints and then a good sealer, and you're in business. No additional firing or anything. The sealer that I use on these is triple thick because it does give the closest look to resin as anything I've ever seen. It's very nice and glossy and thick looking. And you know, the glaze that people use on ceramics is just a certain type of thing that you need firing for, but I think the triple thick comes really close, so I use it on a lot of things. Okay, so we got a base coat. I am going to do the same thing I did on my other one where I add just a little bit of white and put in just another little, you know, bits here and there to kind of give it texture and just kind of not look so perfectly green. And then I'll go back over it with some green again to kind of tone it down because, you know, I just kind of like a certain mottled look. So usually I'd kind of go over it once or twice. So if I was doing a great big tree, this is exactly how I would do it. Just kind of getting on a few shades. Might even do one more additional one so that you've got a lot of textured look. And actually, that's probably just about perfect. Let me take a good look here. Yeah, I don't think it really needs anything else. That gives it the textured look I was looking for. Don't know if y'all can see. Always looks so blurry on my end. Thank you, Dolores. Triple thick is deco art. And Shelly, you can't. It does not look good on the glass. I've tried it. I was hoping it would, but it just doesn't. So it's really for something like this, you know. Or you can put it on paintings, earrings. A lot of times when I make earrings, I'll use it on those. Because I'm definitely not going to make a batch of resin just for earrings. Y'all, don't let me forget to put on glitter of some kind, because I literally was thinking, I guess this is the last step, but no, we're going to do some glitter. Yes, when I'm done painting this, I will hit it with a heat gun to kind of finish drying it or make sure it's good and dry. And then I'll put that, I'll do it for you guys that want to stay live, just so you can see how, I know a lot of times people aren't sure how much to use or whatever, so I'll do that and just show you because it's very easy and just gives you a really, now it's not going to look its best until tomorrow. Once it's dry, then you see how pretty and shiny it is, but you'll get an idea. I just kind of like to show everybody how I brush it on and how much I use and that kind of thing, because I think it's sometimes things are just intimidating until you've done it or seen it done, and then you're like, oh gotcha, that's easy, you know. Okay. Oh, he's cute. Let me do that ball of his hat. I need to see if I can get more of these. These are so adorable. And if I can and can get them to you in time, let me know. Send me a message. Don't just put it in the comments, because I don't always get to see all the comments. I don't know why, but you know, I'll come back a day or two later and I'll see comments that were here, because the way I know they were here is they'll say, what did you just put on, or something like that. Well, I guess that doesn't mean they're live. I don't know. I just think sometimes I don't see them all. And then, let's see, someone asked if you could put, you can, Shelly. This does not come with lights, but I can give you some of mine because I've ordered extra in the past, so I can give you some out of that stash if you want them. I think it's just meant to be more like a little night light kind of thing. But of course the lights would be cute in it. I thought the same thing. I thought, I wonder why they didn't give lights. I need to check my box again just to be sure, but I didn't see any lights in there. The good thing too is if you make a mistake like I just did and touched it with, you know, white, just go back over it. No big deal. So what I was going to show you, one other thing, is to take like your red and then take just a dot of black and get a deep, you know, burgundy kind of color, and you can add some shading in certain spots if you want to. It's totally not necessary because you can see how adorable it is just like this. But like if you wanted to, you could take your brush and kind of show the arm, the line, and you can kind of come in here and give a few wrinkles like so. Just kind of lightly brush it on wherever you want to show a little shading. So I would technically kind of come underneath some of this and brush it on. And it's pretty much dry brushing. I don't have a lot of paint and I'm just kind of wiping my brush along, so that makes it even easier. And now that I've done some of this, I'm gonna have to go around the whole thing because I forgot I'm gonna show you all the triple thick live here. So if you haven't sprinkled this out, it would be a good one to do so people can see the whole process. I would appreciate it. probably won't do a whole lot more to this, just because I don't want to take more of your time. Wow. Oh, hi, Caroline, and thank you. So are you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh, Deb, my little Grinch stuff. I know I hate to take it down, but I've got other things I need to be putting up, and y'all, I haven't even gotten out last year's things. I may not. I have a whole tub of things that we painted last year, and I don't know if I even will get it out. I'm making a little gray, and I'm gonna kind of just go along. Things like this give it a more finished look. So I'm showing you this because these will be so great for little gifts. And it's just a step if you want to. You don't have to. Just kind of going along the base of whatever area I'm looking at. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you. Shelly, I need to. I really do. I always say that, but I'm just, ugh. I really do. If I wasn't going to give this away, I would not care so much about these little, kind of making things a little neater. But this will be sitting on somebody's little shelf or counter. So I'm not going for perfect, but I'm going for neat. There's a difference. Okay. Y'all see anything he needs besides glitter? Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Judy. Debbie, I have a few to sell, and I'm gonna try to get some more. I get them from a place that it's a ceramic wholesaler. You have to have a tax ID to buy from them, and you have to order a minimum supply, and that gets me. It's really hard to order as many as you have to. It's a lot of money, you know. So sometimes I was ordering the trees, and so I bought some of these to see if I'd like it, because I'd never seen these before. Well, they were new. The size was new. And I love them. I'm totally hooked and want more. So I'm going to see if I can get more quickly. So send me a message if you are interested. It doesn't mean you have to buy it, but if you're interested, send me a message so that I know how many would want it. If I can get a big enough order, I would happy to order more. Okay. Okay, so let me find that Here it is. White pearl. Okay, white pearl is what I wanted. Let me just take a look at this. No, he's just a standing Santa. Let me go ahead and put in this light to show y'all. So it squeezes together. This little thing here squeezes together, and this is how it works on your Christmas tree. So if you order a Christmas tree from me ever, this is the same exact light kit you get. And you've got the hole here. So you put this in, and I'm going to try to let you listen. I'm just going to kind of, well, you didn't hear it because it really didn't make a noise, but let me hold please. Let me take that out. It will kind of click into place and you just feel it. But I am going to change it so that the little cord comes out that little opening here. So let's see if it clicks this time. Okay, no click, but you can just see that it is secure in the little area it's supposed to be, and then your cord comes out that little dent. Now, let me show you. Oh, so cute. So cute. I love him. Oh my gosh. So much personality. He needs eyebrows. That's what he needs. He needs some eyebrows. Let me pull this out of here and show you. This is the, I don't know what this is called, but this is the type of, twist thing that I was talking about. So it plugs in and then you just twist that little thing. So let's give him a couple of eyebrows here. Need a small detail brush. And I will do the same thing with a little bit of gray. So get my brush pretty small with that gray. I'm going to kind of give him some, thick eyebrows. Let's see. We don't want to make him look crazy, so I'm going to kind of take a look. So there's the gray, and then I'm going to go over it with white. And just kind of tiny. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go just little tiny dashes to go over it so that some of that gray sort of shows through. Just these little dashes. Sort of like if we were drawing his on, just like we draw ours on, right? You'll see. There, that he needed that. Hi, Dina. Okay, Linda, I'll talk to you after. I'll message you. I've messaged you earlier today, I believe. I think it was today. Okay. Dina, I'm excited to watch you guys at 9 p.m. Dina and Kenny are going to be dueling. They're going to be creating something, and they're each going to create it, and it's going to be, I know it will be hilarious. So if you can at all make it, go to Designs by Dina tonight at 9 o'clock. Right, Dina? Is it tonight or, wait, is it Friday night? Dina, hold on. It might be tomorrow night. Tell me which night. I may be jumping the gun. When I saw you, I thought of it and got excited, but I think it might be tomorrow. If you're interested in the Santa, please message me so that I am sure to get it. Because if you just comment, I may not see your comment when I go back. I might skip it by accident. and I don't want to leave anybody out who might want one. I'm going to see what I can do to get more, since I only have 3 of these, and they're just so cute. I love them. And honestly, even if you got it after the holidays, which I can probably get it. If I get enough orders, I could probably do it. Tomorrow. Okay, well, I'm excited to see that. I always thought it'd be fun to have the guys, you know. Some guys, though, some of the guys, they're pros too. They know what they're doing. But Kenny tries so hard, and he's learned so much by helping you that he'll probably be pretty good. Okay, let's do this white pearl now. I think, or I could do the other thing that's really good. You know what I should use, y'all? I have not even opened it. I received this paint today. Let me just take a look. Oh, it's like the same thing. It's very similar. I'm going to wait on that. Okay, let me think. We have glitter. I know I don't want that. I really don't think I want that either. The enchanted would be good, but I don't think I have any. Pretty sure I'm out of that. Darn. Okay, so diamond dust, we could do that. We could not put... Oh, here's my... I just dropped it. Okay, hold please. I'm going to go get it. I saw it. Maybe I can reach it. We're going to try. I'll be right back. Can she get it? That was hard. Okay. This stuff is so pretty. It's enchanted. So it's Americana Enchanted Shimmer in white. And I'm at my last drop because the last several times I've tried to order it, it's been sold out. So if you get your hands on it, get it. It's so pretty. I'm going to use this. This will be perfect. This will be, I did it! And hopefully it didn't hurt my back in the process. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited that I found that. Okay, so we're going to do, let's be careful. I'm going to do the parts that I know I want done, which will be the top of the hat, or the brim of the hat, whatever you call it, and his pom-pom. And then if I have enough, I'll go around his trim. You guys are such troopers for staying. This is a long one, but it's so cute. And it won't take you near this long. I'm reading comments and teaching, which, you know, when you take time to explain things, that takes longer. Dina, are you still on? If you are on, let me know if you're in the gingerbread thing tomorrow. I'm on at 9 a.m. in the morning. So you guys set an alarm, like set one on your phone that says 9 o'clock Central, whatever that is for you. I'm going to be doing a cute gingerbread craft. And a lot of you will want to do it. It's easy and cute. Wow, Cynthia, that is amazing. Oh, that's so good. So I'll see you, Anna. I am so glad. I know that's encouraging. Okay. So this is very subtle, but it gives you a shimmer. Can y'all see that? Oh, I hope it shows up on the... Thank you, Patty. I'm glad you'll be there. Oh, I feel so much better when I have girls there that I know, you know. Hope y'all can see it. Okay, I can see it a little on mine. Have that at Walmart? You do, Christine? You do? Well, I haven't thought of looking at Walmart. I'll have to go look. Well, I'm excited to have that white pearl because it would have worked for this, but this is just so pretty to me and subtle, but gives you that shimmer. I just love this stuff. If you ever hear me talking about something like this or my brushes, I have all of my favorites saved on my Amazon storefront. Because, a lot of times people say, now what was that? And I can easily just give you a link to that. And when you use the link that I give you, you don't have to, but if you do, I get a little portion, and it's small, but it adds up, of the sale. So that helps me, and it is zero cost to you. It doesn't cost you any more to use the Amazon link. For any of the creators, when they give you a link, it doesn't cost you any more. It just allows them to track, and they can see that yes, Art and Grace is giving out the links. That's all. So okay, so now he's got that on his little trim and all the things. Okay, let's dry this really super fast. I might as well not even put a lid on this. If y'all could see in that bottle, can you see? I have gotten every drop out of that bottle. I'm so glad too, Linda. I know you have been so busy with packing and moving and all of that. Oh, I love that, Zena. We all appreciate it. I don't know, I don't like to speak for others, but I know it is so amazing when we get a notification that, hey, you've got, and I've never had one over $20 because they wait and do it all at 1 month. They do a month at a time. But listen, when you get a free $20, I'm happy. I immediately buy something that I need so that I don't just waste it. Oh, Dina, you got to see it lit up. It's so cute. The paint is Deco Art Americana Enchanted Shimmer, and I'm sorry I didn't turn my camera around, but it's got that special kind of black label, Enchanted Shimmer. I'm going to turn this on again so y'all can see that it just popped on. It's so adorable. Patty, you said, what is that again? What did you mean? Were you talking about the shimmer? Yeah, Teresa, it does. And it's subtle, but really pretty. And obviously, I'm a fan. I've used every drop. I'll tell you a little secret. I think that there's one that I was just sent in the mail today that I'm going to love as much or more. So I have not used it yet, so I'm not going to talk about it till I do. I've got to test it all out before I bring it to y'all. But I'm very excited to try it. Okay, so if you didn't see me plug this in, let me show you real quick. I've got to get out of this chair. My back is hurting. Okay, guys, you ready? There he is. So cute. Now, if I can get more of these, I'll be happy to give y'all the little lights or the little plastic bulbs that go in here because I think that would be cute. But they have it just like this, kind of, I guess, as a night light or just a little cute light up thing. But yeah, I've got plenty of those little bulbs. It's so cute, isn't it? I'm so glad y'all like it. I'm sorry it took so long, but I wanted to show you the whole process. And I can show you the triple thick real quick. It won't take long if anybody wants to see it. Let me see where it is. Oh, please. Must be this side. Okay. So I buy the large size because I use it all the time for lots of things. I have some, let me see these earrings if I did. These are triple thick. This is resin. Okay, this is a good lesson for me to show you. So these earrings I made, and I still haven't put hooks on them, these are resin. So they are, you can see it's a thick, shiny coat when you use resin. But that involves mixing up the two portions and mixing for a certain amount of time. And it's a hassle. So triple thick is a great alternative and gives you a shiny coat, not glass-like this one, but it is still very shiny and pretty and better than just a typical sealer to me. So you can use either one. You used it for the first time. Did you like it, Patty? Please do triple thick. Okay. You did? Oh, well, as long as everything is dried correctly, I mean, like totally dry when you use it. Y'all, hopefully I can get this open. Sometimes I bang it on the counter, so hold please. You love the shine. Yeah, I do too. Come on. Okay. As a second resort, I'll kind of heat it up just a little bit. You can do things to keep from doing this. So put down saran and then put your top on, or put some Vaseline around it, but I never take the time to do it. That did it. Okay, so it's a very nice thick consistency. I will try to find an old brush. It's my habit, so anytime I use any kind of glue, I try never to use my good brushes. I just search around till I can find an old brush that I don't care about as much. And here's one. Okay, so let me show you. I guess honey would be a good comparison to the consistency. And you literally just brush it on. You don't want it too thick. I'm going to take the light kit off, make it easier for me to hold. And I'm not going to be able to do all the way to the bottom, or I wouldn't be able to set it down. So I'm just going to do a portion of it for you to show you. But you just brush it on. So I've got it on my brush, and I'm just going to start. I'll start with his face. Can y'all see what I'm doing here? And brush on. So I do make sure I'm just watching to be sure I get, you know, the whole face and don't leave a part out. And then just go to the next. So I'm going down to the mustache. So it's not super, I'm not putting it on super thick. It's just a basic, almost like if I was just painting it. Yes. You can't have it. Yeah, exactly. I do that as a last resort. I'll try really hard to, you know, like heat it up or something usually works. And then you just keep going, and then you just go down to the next. But you work in these little sections so that you know, kind of get a good even coat and you don't miss anything. So that's just my habit, to just go section by section, just brushing it on. As long as your paint is totally dry, you're not going to have any problem. It's going to go on smooth and clean and nice. If my paint was wet, it would start smearing. So just make sure it's dry. Now I want you to watch when I put it on the red or on the tree. That's when you're going to really notice what it does. It will really make it shine. So let me just go down and do this red part right here. Can y'all see this? So can y'all see where it is and where it isn't? It makes it really glossy. Yes, you can, Shelly. You can. I use Duraclear on my canvases. I don't use triple thick, but you could. It's a sealer, so. And then that's it. I just keep moving. Maybe you know, you were having issues with it if you put too much, maybe. Not sure what issue you had, but and then just, you know, it just gives it the prettiest, glossiest look. And then move down to my white. So I'm just moving down the piece, making sure, you know, I've got the whole thing covered. I hope y'all can see. Sometimes when I look on mine, I just don't see it like I want y'all to see it, but I hope y'all have a better view than I think. So watch his hand. I'll do that one piece. See how it's just regular black, and then you put this on, and all of a sudden it comes alive because it's so shiny. See that? Good. You can see it. Okay, good. You can tell. Okay, awesome. So that's all I'll do. I won't go and do the whole entire thing right this second because I know, you know, y'all are bored with this, but I think he's so cute. It's such a cute size. So let me see if I can get some more. And I'm going to check on the price. It is either, I know it's either 23 or 27, somewhere in that range. And that the problem that I can't remember is it 23 plus 5 shipping and 28 or 20? I think that's what I think it's 23 plus 5 for shipping, but let me go look and I'll let you know. So any questions before I go? Oh, Debbie, thank you. I always feel like, oh my gosh, it's been so long, they're gonna leave. You would want one, Linda? Okay, I'm gonna try to get some. I saw a few people say they'd want one, so I will give this one away. If you have been watching this entire thing, we started at like 5:05. So if you've been watching this whole thing, comment and say, I've been here the whole time. Now, please be honest. You know, if you haven't, don't put it. I am Shelly. You're exactly right. I've got to. Yes. While y'all comment that, I'm going to kind of keep on going and get some more painted. Okay, good. I'm glad y'all. Go ahead and say the whole thing. Say something like, I've been here the whole time, or I've been here, you know, would be good enough, but let me know. And then I'm going to just kind of scroll and stop and choose. And then you message me your address, unless I have it. Some of you guys I've already shipped to you and I'll have it, but we'll give this away and get this mailed out. It'll be a couple of days. This also, the cure time is so much faster than resin. So resin, I won't ship out for like 5 days. You know, it'll be a solid 5 days before I can ship it. And this I could ship, let's see, today is Thursday. I would ship it Saturday. So you'd have it next week. Okay, I'm fixing to choose, but wanted to just kind of keep going while y'all have time to comment. And we'll do this more. I really like giving these little fun Happy Mail giveaways to you guys who are watching and sprinkling and doing all the things. So that's probably how I'll be doing it going forward, is just choosing randomly. Sometimes I just ask for an address and say, I would like to mail this to you if you'd like it. You know, I do it different ways, but it's always kind of at random. And if I have told you that you won Happy Mail, or you've won Happy Mail and you haven't received it, send me a private message and let me check. Let me check the tracking. Let me be sure I sent it, all those things too. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yes, that would be cute with your tree. That would be super cute next to your tree. Okay, so let me just see about how many there are. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. Okay, so we have, okay, I'm going to just kind of scroll. I'm going to scroll up and down. I'm going to, you know, right now I'm scrolling up. I'm going to stop when I see when I get to the end of the, and now I'm going to scroll back and do it a couple of times. So that way I keep it within that section of people who've been here the whole time. So stopping on, Betty Bruce Phillips, you are getting this Santa. So please send me a private message with your shipping address and I'll get this to you. Well, I'm happy that you won, Betty. Thank you for being here the whole time. This was a long one. Thank you to all of you. We will do lots of giveaways, and especially in the VIP group, y'all, I've got lots of things for the new year because I really, really want to, I just want to reward you guys, because the VIP group, let me just say quickly, if somebody doesn't know, that's my monthly membership, and it's only $18 a month. It's not expensive, but to me, that's where I really want to reward, because you guys are, you know, choosing to be in there every month, and I just love that. So anyway, we've got a lot of good stuff planned for the new year, but look at the shine and the sparkle. I love it. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm glad. I appreciate all of you. If I could, I'd send one to every one of you who've been here the whole time. Trust me, I would. All right, guys, y'all have a great night. Thank you again. And I'll post a picture when I'm all done and he'll be all lit up. So be watching for that. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central. So y'all get up with me. Have your coffee. Bye.